It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risks and you become more durable, and the quality teams have that. But really, one of the most valuable things a player can bring to the table is health.
You know, the saying goes, the best ability is availability.
Oh, I like that.
And, you know, there's truth to that. You know, so many things factor into a player's health. Toughness, conditioning, and it's a great training staff you also need to have. It all adds up.
Do you recall who it was who said the best ability is availability?
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, really? Under what circumstances was this famous quote uttered?
I just made it up, Ernie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your honesty, which I understand is the best policy. Somebody just said that.
Wow, nice. I like that. I've never heard that.
I got one, Ernie. E equals MC squared.
Ooh. Wow. Kenny, you got anything? No, I didn't think so. No. Thanks for tuning in.
To be or not to be?
That is the question.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of proud
And it's another road game for the Spurs. And, of course, Iman Shumpert getting settled in, really clicking.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and he's very excited about getting a fresh start with his new team. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level.
And this team takes on an entirely different look when he's on the floor. I mean, you've got to believe it's going to improve them by leaps and bounds.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And the starting group for the Spurs: Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Freak. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. For the Phoenix Suns, they're coming off a good outing against Houston.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. Here's Marjanovic, defended by Booker. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he was able to convert on the finger roll.
Leonard dishes to Ginobili. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Booker the pass to Morris. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way up. Morris has got his first 2 points. Last game for the Spurs, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And that was one of the few times that you'll see a team just lack fight defensively in losing that game.
Yeah, and I know their fans may not want to hear it, but the reality and the truth is the defensive end of the floor was not what it needed to be in terms of effort.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And Morris drops them both. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. From 20 feet out, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Aldridge.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's Booker. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. Bledsoe kicks to Morris. Unloads from 13. San Antonio with the rebound. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And the last time these teams met, it was a walk in the park, and everybody got in on the act. Their bench was spectacular in that win.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, the starters were extremely happy to get some rest and let the bench guys do the heavy lifting. Definitely a feel-good win for the team.
Leonard attacking. There's Freak. And Chandler sends it back.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And Freak throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Bledsoe following the bucket by the Spurs. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. Freak dishes to Leonard. There's the pick. Takes a 3. The shot is off, and Phoenix will come the other way. Bledsoe kicks to Warren, and the shot is good.
Defensively, that possession.
Here's Parker. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Freak. He's in at shooting guard. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Tony Parker. And it's Freak missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was superb. He finished with 25 points and turned a few heads as he did a lot of his work from beyond the arc, not usually his forte. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Well, Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Just 4 to shoot. All alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. A 3 from Morris. It's rebounded by Leonard. Spurs leading by 5. He dishes it to Parker. To the inside. Here's Freak. Chandler with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Chandler with the screen on Parker. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, we can mark those up for him.
And that one's good. Freak.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Now, here's Knight. He definitely had a good game in their win against the Rockets. Morris, no good. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And it's good in the assist by Parker. And now a 7-point Spurs lead.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Here's Shumpert, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Chandler a screen. They get it back. And the wide open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is
And that does it for the first half of play. Spurs.
Well, David, a great first.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. Such a big part of the first half was the scoring punch we got off the bench. That gave us a whole other element that they just didn't have the ability to deal with. Now I'll give credit what credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Tremendous output from Bledsoe. He has 11 points and 2 blocks. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
Bledsoe is out there with Booker. Then there's Warren. Then it's Chandler. And it's Morris in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Booker. Puts up the baby hook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Suns have been coming through at the charity strip. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. And San Antonio has possession, leading by 5. To the inside, Chandler with the steal. 3 on 3. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. From downtown, comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Spurs leading by 5. Passes it to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. They set the pick. The dish to Freak. Off target from three-point range.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And he's good on the 3-ball. Bledsoe's got 14.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Ginobili kicks to Alden. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like the typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And it's Freak missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. And the Suns get it back.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The 9-foot shot. And that's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 4.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Morris, left side. Rebound, San Antonio.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaking.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Chandler with the screen on Ginobili. Now here's Bledsoe. 14 points for him. 6 to shoot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Leonard dishes to Freak. That's good. Freak's got 12 in the game. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bledsoe with steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Now left to the wing. Let's go. Not enough on that one as it misses. Spurs leading by 6. Leonard the pass to Ginobili. Aldridge with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. And that one's good. Freak.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Can they get it? Rebound, San Antonio. Freak's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. All alone. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team.
Some changes for Phoenix. TJ Warren comes in for Chandler. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Morris. Freaks checked in for San Antonio. Duncan inside. 8 points for him. High quality look, and he sinks it. Duncan's got 10 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Spurs leading by 11. West a screen on Knight. And the pass to Duncan. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
We've seen Tim Duncan getting it done. 10 points and also an assist. He's giving them just what they would have hoped for today.
Even more, I'd say.
Tyson Chandler is checked in for Iman Shumpert. And Duncan drops them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Parker with the steal. Inside, Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one. Suns trail by 15. It's Knight with the drive. Can't hit from in close.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Pass to Warren, unloads from 9, and he gets the jumper to drop. Warren's got 7 points in the game.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Here's Freak. Off target from 3-point range. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Parker outside. On the floor for San Antonio. Freak, he's in at point guard. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Parker in at the 2.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low. And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
The Suns making a change here. Shumpert's checked in.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Down low. Poked away. Morris a screen, up off the screen, and Shumpert slams it in.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. Here's Marjanovic, just 5 to shoot. Morris with the rebound. Aldridge kicks to Ginobili. Aldridge a screen. The feed to Freak, who's back up. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 5th assist in this one. Suns trail by 17.
Timeout. Phoenix timeout. Started.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
In that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Likely the final major changes to their game plan as they try to make a late comeback here in the 4th. Kevin, back to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Bledsoe hits them both.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And that one's good. Freak.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. The shot is off. San Antonio leading by 18. Here's Leonard. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Antonio.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Morris with a screen on Leonard. And Bledsoe, here we go. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Bledsoe's got 4 points this quarter.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in midair and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
All right, Phoenix, here we go for your Suns answer.
For San Antonio, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Freak. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Morris dishes to Shumpert. Plenty of space. And it's Phoenix scoring again. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Freak passes to Leonard. Aldridge kicks to Freak. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Fires from the corner. Off the iron that time.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Suns trail by 21. On the wing, Shumpert. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And now the Suns, a fast break. Booker with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Bledsoe, a screen on Ginobili. Off the pick. And again, it's the Suns missing. Spurs leading by 21. Corner shot. And it's Freak missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Bledsoe for 3. Here's Morris. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And it's Freak missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Poke loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And after a number of battles over the course of this season series, this victory tonight is going to finish them off with an advantage of 3-1 on the year against the Suns.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
On the wing, Shumpert. The 3. Another miss by Shumpert. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Mills dishes to Freak. Duncan kicks to Freak. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Here's Haynes. That one wide left. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
David, obviously a very productive second unit. How does that...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
Boom, boom, boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners, and of course, the champions at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, the Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners, and of course, give you a chance at BC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason, the Road to the Finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners. Today on 2K TV postseason, the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Sacramento, where the Kings will be going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, a strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games left to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. You just got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out who's going to be who and who's playing where, who's the matchups.
The Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California.
It's a nice clean game, huh?
Looking at Sacramento, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver in the Rockies. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Freak. Now here's Freak. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Leonard attacking. That drops. Leonard's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Rondo kicks to Bellinelli. Screen by Cousins. It's blocked. And the Spurs pushing it up now. There's Freak. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Sacramento with the ball. 4-point game. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
A total team effort, and I think the starters enjoyed a chance to be able to step back and relax and enjoy how the bench played.
And it's Freak missing. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bellinelli passes to Rondo. Johnson dishes to Bellinelli. Back to Johnson. Outside Rondo to the middle and stolen by Aldridge. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Here's Bellinelli. He's covered by Ginobili. Knocks it loose, and Bellinelli kicks to Rondo. Rondo with another miss.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Gay. Spurs passing it around. Leonard draws the double. 5 on the clock. Here's Freak. Got it from 16 feet.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul. And
well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Suns.
And Kevin, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Rudy Gay. Bellinelli is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Caspi in at the 4 slot. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 28 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And it's blocked. Shoots from 12. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
No good from Cousins.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
It's Ginobili on the wing. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now. And that's a hard combination to beat.
Here's Leonard, and another basket for San Antonio.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
San Antonio leading by 8. Here's Aldridge, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Kings in 3rd. In 4th, the Spurs.
And both squads extremely adept in transition. They like to get out and run, guys. And this is a battle of greyhounds.
The Kings making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Screen by Cousins. The feed to Bellinelli. For 3. Sacramento gets it back. 3 for Caspi. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Caspi's got 8.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Off the screen. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul. David West, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Manu Ginobili. Leonard against Collison. Caspi passes to Johnson. Dishes it to Collison. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one. Tries again. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Johnson.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Sacramento, they have shot 75% at the line tonight going through. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The clock runs out.
Will pop a solid halftime lead.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. We played a very physical half, and that's great. I know you're taking some lumps, But all those trips we're getting to the foul line are paying off. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
The second half just about to get going here. Freak really making a difference here.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Then it's Freak. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Leonard dishes to Freak. Good D by Rondo.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Pass to Gay. No good on the three. San Antonio leading by 8. Down low. Here's Marjanovic. That's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Rondo kicks to Bellinelli. Passes to Gay. Oh, that's blocked. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Freak with the ball.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
That's good.
Guys, that time you went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Marjanovic. Bellinelli is covering. Here's Freak. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Here's Cousins. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Cousins has got 11 points.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
It's deflected.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Wasted no time on that one. 16 points for Freak.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Johnson against Aldridge. Rondo passes to Johnson. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him.
Rondo with the nice dish.
Spurs leading by 11. Freak dishes to Aldridge. Here's Freak. Here's Marjanovic, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Here's Bellinelli. 5 points in the game. Gay left side. Tries it from the top of the key. Rondo's shot is off. Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Back to Leonard. They get it back. Aldridge. And he gets it to go.
His hard work on the back.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Kicks to Freak. Here's Duncan, and it's good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 20.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Parker against Gay. 5 on the clock. Here's the teardrop. Nice D from Duncan.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Rondo kicks to Caspi. Gay, that's a two-pointer. Here's Kufis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Kings have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Caspi. Parker passes to Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
And there's the pass to Freak. Jacks up a 3. Count that one. Freak's got 8 points here in this quarter. 7 seconds left in the third. Here's Cousins. Off the mark. And at the... And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Spurs shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
We've got Kufis. Quincy AC out there with Solomon Hill. And there's Collison. And it's Irvin in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Kufis dishes to Hill. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Here's Freak. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Inside, here's Hill. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. And the Kings making a change here. Ellis checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Spates checked in for West. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. That's good. Freak's got 23. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
That's good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Green kicks to Freak, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Feeds it to AC. He kicks to Bellinelli. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Caspi, he's checked in for the Kings. Spurs also with the sub. Ginobili's checked in. For San Antonio, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That free throw good from Ginobili.
Well, Manu has been getting it done. He has 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. There's the dish to Bellinelli. Takes a three. Rebound San Antonio. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He feeds it to Freak. The three-pointer no good. Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Bellinelli. There's the screen. He dishes it to AC. With the shot. No good off the front iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And that one's good. 11 points for Manu Ginobili.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. That shot wide open.
Well, I'm not seeing the same energy level as I did in the first half. Second chance points not coming quite as easily as they did earlier, and I think it's a matter of effort.
And it's Freak missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's the screen. And Hill has it in the corner. San Antonio with the rebound. Freak passes to Aldridge. There's the feed to Freak. And Ginobili, here we go. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Boy, Kevin, right there, Ginobili showed you as pretty a stroke as there is.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their 3rd and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's AC, and it's sent back by Spates. Green dishes to Freak. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. "15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dishes to Hill. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They swipe it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He stepped up his game tonight, getting it done all game long and making the plays whenever they needed him to.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. and the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.
Today on 2K TV, the road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from 2 of the qualified team owners, and of course,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Not a lot to complain about for this San Antonio group right now. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge and all that he's been able to do in his career. While he might not be the best power forward in the game, he's certainly top 3. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, on certain nights, he's the best. You know, he does things and has a skill set that's a nightmare matchup. A lot of guys can't do that. 2010 is just a regularity for him, but the way he gets it, you know, the true power forward of the golden era when they used to shoot on the baseline, that's him. And
From the East Bank Esplanade, a great view of the Hawthorne Bridge in downtown Portland, Oregon. This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Portland, Oregon, as the Trailblazers take it to the hardwood. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against Sacramento. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Freak. No luck. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Feeds it to McCollum. Back to Lillard. They set the pick. There's a screen by Hansbrough. McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Ginobili. And the basket by McCollum.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
There's the bucket. Good. Freak's got his first basket of the night.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. McCollum kicks to Hansbrough. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. C.J. McCollum, and that's good. McCollum's got 5 now.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Here's Marjanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Trailblazers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Lillard, the pass to Hansbrough. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Here's McCollum. Goes back up, and it's denied. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Leonard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lillard outside. Inside, and it's Aminu in the corner. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of space. San Antonio with the rebound. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Spurs shooters. Trailblazers trail by 17. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Crab is out there with Tyler Hansbrough, and it's Alexander in at the 5 down low. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He finished with 25 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominate.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Here is Lillard following the 3-pointer by Freak. Here's McCollum. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And Leonard gets it to go.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. That's tipped and stolen by Freak. For the finish, finishes the Freak with a slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
McCollum, no good. Spurs leading by 21. Freak kicks to Leonard. Lets it go from 11, and he gets the bucket. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
San Antonio's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. Duncan kicks to Parker to the paint, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal.
A minute 20 left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
To the inside. Here's Aminu. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
2 free throws for Aminu. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 19-7 run. Freak dishes to West. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. The Trailblazers in second. In the third spot, the Spurs.
Every night is a battle on the boards when these two get together. I mean, they're both relentless on the offensive glass and work to create those second chance scoring opportunities.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Portland's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Roberts passes to Vonleh. Stolen away. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Spurs have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. First one falls for them.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. And for Portland, they're shooting only 21% from the field so far. Mayo, that's good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Freak kicks to Mills. Dishes it to Freak. Four seconds left. The shot will not go.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. Passing has been outstanding. You guys are playing smart team basketball. We've got to continue to share the ball exactly as we have been. I did like the scoring punch we got off the bench. That heated things up for us when we had to have a little something extra. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
All right, I want everyone to give it up.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
We saw some good action from West. 10 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for San Antonio, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Then it's Freak. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Ginobili against Lillard. Pass to Alexander. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one is off.
Alexander taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. San Antonio's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Freak kicks to Ginobili. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. Down low. And Aldridge slams it in.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
Here's Lillard. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Charity stripe shot, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Ginobili. And that's 11 points for Freak. And for Portland, they're shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Aminu dishes to Lillard. There's a screen by Hansbrough. McCollum passes to Lillard. There's a good screen. To the paint. Here's Alexander. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Freak kicks to Ginobili. At the elbow, it's Freak. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Lillard. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hansbrough, a screen on Leonard. Lillard with it. Leonard picks him up. Right wing. Here's McCollum. And he banks in the layup. McCollum's got 9.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Marjanovic, covered by Lillard. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. Kawhi Leonard on top.
He is a sharpshooter, guys. I mean, no doubt about that. Just who you want roaming on the wing and waiting for the defense to fall asleep.
Well, you know what? The way he's been rolling from the three-point line, you can't go to sleep on it. And any defense that does needs to be reprimanded.
Just 5 on the clock. And Lillard kicks to Alexander. Here's Crabbe. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Parker with a clean look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 11 points for Tony Parker.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Lillard kicks to Crabbe. There's a whistle. It goes on Tyler Hansbrough. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look now for Portland. Longley's checked in for Hansbrough. Mayo comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Damian Lillard. West is checked in for the Spurs. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Parker, here's Duncan, makes it off the glass.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
And Roberts kicks to Mayo. There's a good screen. Crabbe dishes to Roberts. Drains it from 17 feet out. Roberts got 5 now. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Duncan kicks to Freak. Back to Duncan. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's San Antonio with another.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Parker. Getting around 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Good on the second free throw. San Antonio's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. To the paint. And Green with the basket on the assist by Freak. Freak's got 5 assists in the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. And he gets it to go.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
And it's Parker at the elbow. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts from the floor. It's stolen by Duncan. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. The feed to Freak. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Outside Mayo. Here's Roberts. And it's off from three-point range. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. They've got Cooper. Ryan Roberts out there with Mayo. Then there's Vonleh. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Roberts passes to Cooper. The dish to Mills. The shot's good on the assist by West. Mills has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Another one falls for San Antonio.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Roberts dishes to Mayo. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
West kicks to Freak. There's the three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Three-pointer. But they recover it. Pass to Roberts. And three chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. To the right side. West kicks to Green, and stolen by Vonleh. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. First free throw is good for the Trailblazers. Aminu comes in for O.J. Mayo. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Brian Roberts. And the Spurs making a change here.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Down low. And Vonleh with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
Freak kicks to Spates. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he gets the bucket. 16 points for Freak.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Lillard attacking. Can't connect from short range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
They get the rebound. Here's Mills. Another one falls for San Antonio.
No hesitation. When he saw the space the D was giving him, that's 2.
Lillard against Ginobili. Lillard outside. And it's Aminu in the corner. The pass to Cooper. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Rebound San Antonio. Ginobili's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
So far in the game for Mills, 10 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
For Portland, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Nobody near Lillard. Wide open shot is on the money. Here's Freak. Here's Marjanovic. Kicks it to Freak. Baseline jumper. Here's Spates. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
To the wing on the left. Here's Marjanovic. Sinks that one from the post.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ginobili against Lillard. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Boy, it's been a rough day for him, Kevin. I mean, he's not the only reason they're down right now, but he's certainly one of them.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
9 feet out. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul at the line for the Trailblazers. Freak.
Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Roberts. He feeds it to Vonleh. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Freak. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
David, what is it?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
There's no doubt about it. This guy is a leader. He was in attack mode all night, calling for it and delivering in some big, big plays and baskets. His point total shows everything that I'm talking about. The defense was like, what am I going to do? And he was like, nothing, because I'm toying with you.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying,
2K TV postseason. The road to the finals we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. Of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear Today on 2K TV postseason. The road to the finals tournament we've all been waiting for is this weekend, and we have all the latest updates. We hear from two of the qualified team owners and, of course, give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.